like this place, Lan Kui Fong?
Yeah, very much, because Lang Kwai Fong it's a lifestyle. I know everything about this place. I've seen the changes in 35 years. It's like Hong Kong always changing and China always changing. And that's what I love about it. It's exciting.
Changing 改变，这是犹太裔港人盛智文在接受中新社记者专访时频繁提及的词汇。来港半生，他直言亲身参与和见证了香港的变迁。上世纪80年代，因独具慧眼，将中环一条脏乱差的垃圾街一举打造成为亚洲夜店第一街的传奇经历。盛智文被冠以兰桂坊之父的头衔，囊获万千拥趸。1950年出生于德国，后随母亲移居加拿大。年少时的盛智文就展露商业头脑。19岁那年，他所在的服装公司派他来港谈生意，那是他第一次踏上这片陌生的土地。
It was a British colony at the time when I came here. And so when I took the airplane out, when I arrived in Hong Kong, really it was like landing on the moon. For me, the hardest problem I had was to understand the language. Not the Cantonese language, the English language, because they spoke with such heavy accents, different to where I came from. But it was very interesting. I really loved Hong Kong for the moment I came here. You could have an idea at night, wake up the next morning and make your idea into reality.
这片充满机遇和梦想的土地深深吸引了这个敢闯敢试的青年。于是盛智文辞掉了在加拿大的工作，带着积攒的100多万加元，只身来到了香港。
At that time, under the British administration, Hong Kong was a very different place. There was not a lot of street restaurants. Most of the restaurants, the good restaurants, were in hotels. And under the British system, when you went to a hotel, they were quite formal. They used to give you a jacket, and if you didn't have one, and a tie if you didn't have one. And so my style in the fashion business, we didn't wear ties and jackets. I had designers and people, in the fashion business, we were cool. I need a place to take my buyers and my designers when they come, because we didn't want to dress up like the British. Hong Kong is such an international city. Why can't we have an area like Lan Kwai Fong?
打造一条真正属于香港的酒吧街，不同阶层的人们不必西装革履就可欢聚一堂喝酒聊天。想法一出，盛智文立刻付诸行动。他在香港走街串巷，各处寻觅土地。终于，中环紧邻皇后大道的一条脏乱破旧的窄巷引起了他的注意。
Lan Kwai Fong at that time was just one block from Queen's Road, which was the heart of Central, the business district. It's on a hillside, and they had a number of flower stalls there, and a lot of warehouses. For this area, just had a charm. I always look at things not for what they are. I look at things for what they could be. From there, I saw the potential of the area, and I slowly started to buy up some of the property in the area, and then slowly redevelop it. Most of the people didn't know what I was doing, but I had a plan that I'd make this into a really good area.
1980年，盛智文在兰桂坊开出第一家集餐饮酒吧于一体的餐厅。开张后生意异常火爆，此后他通过收购临街公寓，打造各具特色的酒吧、餐厅和夜店。在他经营下，兰桂坊逐渐成为香港最热门的休闲娱乐街，营造了多元文化，也为香港带来巨大的经济效益。
I was in Shenzhen when Deng Xiaoping was there and said that this was going to be a special economic zone. I said, impossible. It was all field, it was farms. How could it be? Today, if you go to Shenzhen, my God, it's one of the best cities in the world, And China really, really changed dramatically. I was part of the change. I watched the history.
2008年，盛智文做出了一个重大决定，放弃加拿大国籍，申请加入中国国籍。消息一出，舆论哗然。然而，在港生活多年的他，却有着自己的坚持与笃定。
I'm local. This is my home. This is, my family's here. My kids grew up here. Everybody's still here. And I thought, this is the best place in the world. And so I thought to myself, I think I'm going to become Chinese. Canadian government thought it was crazy, and they kept my passport for 8 months. You sure you know what you're doing? Are you sure? I said, yes, I trust China. I know China will be very, very good. And China is the future. I know for sure I made the right decision.
在盛智文眼中，回归25年来，香港真正展露出自身的独特魅力，在国际舞台上发挥了独一无二的优势。他相信，未来东方之珠会吸引更多全球人士来此定居发展。
China has its own system, and Hong Kong had one country, two systems. But the good thing about Hong Kong was the independent judiciary. Many countries around the world practice common law, and so they felt comfortable being in Hong Kong. China doesn't need another Chinese city. They need an international city where really they can derive. We have a very strong stock market that's respected around the world, also in the future because the Greater Bay Area. And so it's a game changer. And you're talking about 84 million people, 1.5 hours away from Hong Kong. We have people from all over the world continuing to come to Hong Kong. We have the international schools, education, all these things that, and Hong Kong is a safe place. That's very, very important. One of the safest in the world. And that's why we all love it.